Hello, Starstream here. You're listening to Geek Central Station and Home Atomics Network. Stay tuned, or I'll come looking for you. Oh, my lord.
Hey there everybody, welcome to Geek Central Station, where the awesome just keeps on chugging. My name is John, and today we have a brand new Retro Monday. And for today we're featuring a tank Viacon from the Beast Machines toy line. It is Tankor! And this guy is awesome. Well, these guys. For some reason Hasbro, or Kenner, I forget which, put out both of these. You got the big deluxe version, which is supposed to be the leader of all the drones, and this is supposed to be the drone. But this one is the most screen accurate with all the colors and everything. And this is some weird deco somebody came up with. I don't know. I mean, they're both pretty cool. Oh, let's go ahead and start by getting into their features. Starting with the little guy, he's got a gear system that is in here, and then here, and then in here. It's like a 3 gears, and when you have them on the table and you push this turret back, you roll them forward, the gun, there we go, the gun rotates. Make sure you have the force applied properly. And that is pretty much the only feature of this guy, other than the fact that he's screen accurate, which makes me love him more. But then you have the more features and playability of this guy, which makes me wish that they had actually put this one in those colors. He has a full 360-degree head. His spark crystal is hidden over here on the side. It's a Viacon symbol. It's like a like rounded on the top, and I don't know why it's not zooming in. Kind of like a radioactive symbol. Yeah, there you go. And you can also make him turn the turret around by twisting the turbine. Right here, I don't know why. Oh wait, now I know why, because there's a panel up. But say, I don't know why it gets stuck. Stupid old toy. Not stupid old toy. I grew up with these toys. This one I've actually had since I was a kid. Believe it or not, they called this a deluxe. Now I forget if deluxe changed at some point between this guy and now, because this guy seems more beefy to me, like a Voyager. And then also for the head, he's got some light piping, so you can see his eye that is in there. Go ahead and zoom in. You move this little knob, you can move the eye around, like he's scanning for maximals to kill, obliterate. I think his term was obliterate. It had to have been. It's ringing a bell. And then another cool thing you can do, besides the fact that the turret rotates on this ratchet joint, still doing good after how many years? Yeah, I think that squeaking is some other part of the plastic. But it is doing good. You can move these bits forward. And then you take these panels. You unpeg them from each other and rotate them on top of the tank. Like so. And then you can just have him. It's got the same kind of roll it around gimmick like the other one has, but these is freaking chainsaws they use to like steamroll murder other vehicles. Good God. Ugh, let's not imagine that. But that is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and compare these guys. For a little small comparison, you got Scattershot there from, I want to say Armada, but I think I'm wrong. That probably Cybertron. To be honest, I didn't watch those. Yeah, that was my phase of, I only want to play video games. No toys for me. Yeah. Right. Oh, how the wheels have turned. And then, you have the bigger one right there. You got Bumblebee. Now you tell me, does that look like a deluxe? Well, this is a smaller deluxe. Let's go ahead and take a look at a regular size deluxe. Okay, now we have a deluxe before they started shrinking them, and maybe not a good example. How about this guy? Whoa. Is that a motorcycle that's as big as a tank? Yeah. I guess he is deluxe sized. It just seems, you know, weird. But I guess we can get over that and go ahead and transform these guys. Just magically get rid of the other figures. Ta-da! Start off with the small guy here. What you want to do is rotate the legs up, otherwise they'll catch. Up here, because there's a little divot right here that is on this track right there. That's what holds that in place. And then just go ahead and rotate this whole half back, and then this translucent piece, the smaller one right here, rotate it back while keeping the legs straight. Although you're going to want to keep it a little forward just so it's out of the way for up here. And then you go ahead and pull these arm pads, the top of the treads, off. You just pull it this way. It's pegged in right here on either side. Translucent peg into a chromey hole. And then do that to both sides. Rotate them back. And then you're going to want to take this back piece. The head is on a different piece, but this piece that the gun is on, you just want to pull that back like this and straighten out, because there's a double hinge. A hinge inside there, and then this one right here. Just want to straighten that out. And then you can bring the head back. It's going to take a little bit of force, but you're going to get it. And then you go ahead and pull the hands out. Like so. Just pull it out. Now you can take the lower half of the legs and bring them down. Bring them down. Straighten out the arms. And go ahead and make sure that waist piece is there properly. And then the legs kind of do this backwards thing where this piece right here is the heel spur. Just go ahead and flip that out. And then you'll want to like chicken leg it. It's got this pseudo ratchet joint. See right there, you just take it and then you slot this little groove. There you go. Get that out of the way. You slot that groove right into there. Oh, nice, slot it in the right spot. And then you can get him to stand up and have the turret. And then with that feature, you can also have him with the turret back like he was as well. And then they got ready to fire, and we're like, fire. Yeah, so much fun. And now let's get to a little more complicated one, although I think the more fun transformation. First of all, just go ahead and take the legs and pull them back. A newer one will probably be tighter, but mine is all worn out. And then you go ahead and bring it back here. There's a little twist right there. Twist right there. And then you want to take the arms here, split them. That upper panel, the other panel right there. Back, and then take where the legs are. Bring that down. Twist it all the way around. And then lock that into place. Bring this up. There you go. And just go ahead and make sure that the shoulders are up. That gray piece is up. Twist it down like so. So the screws are facing backwards. And then you go ahead and rotate at the bicep swivel. Rotate that panel to the back. And just for locking in sakes, bring the turret forward. And you do the same thing. The arm over there. These panels up here on the shoulders are always a pain in the cartouche. Ever since I was a kid, I've had a pain in the butt with them. Try to get them out of the way as best as you can. They're just a nuisance. Plus the ball joints got loose on them. And then bring his face around, and you pull back that thruster thing. Get his top hat off. And you have Deluxe Tankor. And he has all mouth yelly action. See if I can get this right here. Rah. Okay, that's right. The control for the eye is also in the, he's got like shifty eyes right there. That's pretty cool. In this part right here, you twist that around. Also twist the head around. So if the gears aren't lined up properly, you're going to have issues. There you go. Shifty-eyed Tankor. About ready to shoot somebody. How does that look with that up? Looks like he's blinking. It's like a one-eyed Tankor. Something like that. I always thought the mono eye was pretty neat. I wonder if they were trying to homage Shockwave it for some reason. Because even the turret right there is a Shockwave shape. And he's one-eyed. I see what you did there, Hasbro. I didn't see it before, but I see it now. Smooth. Alrighty, let's go ahead and compare these guys, shall we? We have Scattershot again, which is right his size. Whoa, as long as he doesn't fall over. So that one's definitely a scout. And then you have here Warpath. You have here Warpath, which is shorter than Tankor. I guess that works. That guy was pretty huge in the show, but again, not accurate. Deluxe. Even when sitting down, these guys are basically about the same height. Yeah, Tankor's joints are showing their wear by him barely being able to stand up. Alright, let's go ahead and go over their posability. Starting with the little guy. He's got a 360-degree shoulder. Although it's kind of hindered because it's pretty tight. And then I think, yeah, a 90-degree elbow. 360-degree hips, but they're hindered. You can rotate and all that stuff. And these get locked pretty much in the chicken leg position in order to get him standing up properly, although that was accurate to the show. This arm, however, is hindered to go back because of this, even when back like that. So his posability is hindered, but he is show accurate, which I like. Get a look at that mug. That's a mug who knows how to stay accurate to the show. Brownie points to you, Tankor. Now this guy, he's falling over. He's tired. He wants to retire. I swear the ball joints, I've taken these legs off so many times when I was a kid. I'm surprised they still attach. These are really loose. He's got 90-degree knees, which honestly, the way these legs are so beefy, it looks so cool. So cool. He's like got shields for shins. It's insane. And yeah, ball jointed hip. That, and then you could even use the rotation here as some sort of joint. And then you also have the rotating hip, 360-degree shoulder, bicep swivel, a bit of a hindered 90-degree elbow, and then you have the hands right here. They open and close. A deluxe with posable hands. Kind of a cheat since it's only 2 digits, but who cares? And you have the cannon here, which, because it rotates, it can be stored in the back, which might help him to stand. Good Tankor. Alrighty, let's go ahead, and before he falls and dies, transform him back into vehicle mode, starting with the little guy. Lay him down over there, before he falls again. Go ahead and straighten out the arms. Go ahead and bring them back this way. This way. Facing, basically, he's got his arms facing backward. Probably hurts. Go ahead and extend the hips right there. Twist that around. Go ahead and dislodge this. Close the heels. Dislodge from that side. Straighten out and bring them down. Front half is pretty much done. You go ahead and pull this head forward, and then when you bring this part up, make sure this double hinge is all the way down like this, so that the head is more flush, so it looks like it's that one piece. That way you can get up. When you rotate these up here, all the little grooves will fit into the legs, or sorry, the arms. And you just go ahead and peg those pegs. You can't see it really on that side. There you go, the pegs. Just go ahead and put those in there. You got this little tab that kind of wedges in. Got that wedge. Goes in right there. And then, see if you can see it. That part that the hinge, that the turret is on, goes into the arm there. So now it's all flush, and you just go ahead and bring those down. And you have him back in tank mode. Let's go ahead and bring out the gurney and put this guy back into tank mode. Go ahead and straighten out the arms. You can deal with the panels later to line them all up when they get into the right places. And you go ahead and put his top hat back on right there. Leave that like that. Undo this. Rotate the waist. Bring it back up right there, and then bring these bits forward. This is always the trickiest bit to do. Just want to go ahead and rotate it so that they're straight out from the shoulder. And then you go ahead and rotate so that these little bits are facing toward the turret. Go ahead and line them up like that, because if I take off the turret so you can see the grooves, there we go. See, simple click, and it's got the teeth right there. But you can see the grooves for right here. It's all slots in there, and then you go ahead and rotate these bits right there. Go ahead and close that up right there, and then bring these back around and put them in, because you got this like whole area, and it's got these 3 lines. It plugs into there, and that's what's supposed to hold that together. And then, irregardless if you took the turret off or not, you have him now in vehicle mode, albeit a little off screen. There we go. Very nice. Overall, I have my mixed opinions on these two. I do like the more accurateness of this one, but I do like the playability, the features, and the look of this one. Plus, I also grew up with this one. It's hard. That's why I had to throw them both into a review. I couldn't review them separately. This is something that had to be together. It's just an anomaly about this, because there was a lot of characters that didn't get the correct treatment that they should have for that line. There's just a lot of mess ups with that line, unfortunately. A lot of cool toys though. There's a battle unicorn in there I'm trying to find. There's a unicorn that turns into a samurai. How cool is that? Right? Overall, I like these guys. I know I say that a lot, but I tend to get the figures that I like. So, although I do have some that I don't. That is another situation entirely. But that is going to wrap it up here for the Tankors. Stay tuned this week for the second part of the V build for the Arms Micron Jet General Viacon. And stay tuned next week for the another Viacon review that will be on Thrust. Stay tuned for that. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to both Geek Central Station and Home Atomics Network. Very important to do both. We got a lot of funny stuff going on over on Home Atomics. Got a lot of, well, you'll probably hear watching it on Home Atomics, so we got a lot of funny stuff here. We got skits coming up, reviews, and all that awesome stuff. Well, these reviews, but you got other reviews too. You got the dude reviews. Dude reviews are fun. Oh yeah. Just go ahead and watch those. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.
Home Atomics!